कैमरा माइक से छाप रहा हूँ. ठीक है. ओके.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for the organizers and the panelists. Because of some time constraints and I have another commitment at 3:30, I have advanced myself. Okay. Before starting my thing, I'll just talk about the problems that some of the government agencies in Rajasthan they are facing. And the slide content is there in the slide. I'll just talk about the problems that they are facing. We have been implementing HIMS health information systems in 6 medical colleges and 23 district hospitals across the state of Rajasthan. There also we are we have developed and implemented for the last 3 years the supply chain drug store maintenance, drug distribution system for the government hospitals. So there they are facing some of the problems like most of the hospitals they do not have blood banks. So the blood parcels for the patients for the surgery they will get it from the nearby blood bank or from in some of the hospitals even though the blood bank is there they issue to the patient attendants for the surgery well in advance, maybe in the morning itself. The surgery takes place around maybe in the afternoon 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning itself the blood packet has been given to the attendant. The attendant goes around and he has some maybe pan and cigarette somewhere and then go to the canteen, have a tea and or go home and then eat for lunch and then comes back. By the time actually the blood is used for the surgery, it would have been susceptible to various temperatures. And maybe in most of the cases the blood is not usable for the surgery at all. So that is the problem that they were facing. And another thing is the important vaccines, valuable vaccines they get from various places like Bangalore and other places, import those some of the items. Most of the transporters they say that it is to be maintained at certain degrees of temperature, maybe 9 degrees or 5 degrees temperature. The transporters say that they commit everything and deliver the vaccines to the stores in Rajasthan, Jaipur, maybe 3 or 4 months, and also it will be kept. By the time actually the medicine you use, the transporters would have done something of wrong thing, not maintaining the temperatures. By the time it is reached the actual place, it would have been already perished. But whenever the hospital authorities or the government authorities says to the transporter, you have not handled this medicine properly, they say that no, we have handled it because your government organization you are not able to maintain that temperature and so it is your fault because the case comes maybe after 5 or 6 months by the time the medicine spoils. So we have devised an innovative device here of the size of the pen drive. You can attach to the box that is containing or the blood packet in this case of the hospital where the surgery is there. It records the temperature periodically. Maybe you can set it for 10 seconds, 15 seconds, even half an hour, 1 hour like that. So by the time it actually reaches the person, you can remove that pen drive and then put it in the computer. Just see that what are the temperatures that it has been susceptible over the period that you are monitoring. It has a GPS sensor location also. It keeps on recording the location and the temperature as well. So that even in the second example where the vaccine has to be transported one place to other place long distances, even after 6 months also you can find out what are the locations where the temperature has been susceptible. So that the government authorities now they are able to capture the transport authorities where the transport persons where actually they can say that you are not transported this medicine from this place to X place to Y place. That they can find out that is the thing that we have developed and it has been implemented in the Rajasthan state government. They are using it currently this device. The bill of material for this device is very simple, just like a pen drive. It has a cell phone and GPS receiver also, GPS sensor it is there, and the bill of material costs around 700 rupees. And this is a reusable device. So it has the advantage of time and location stamping, offline data analysis, and to help identify weak spots and the temperature violations. The quality degradation in perishable items, the same thing can now useful for vaccine, polio, hepatitis B and blood, also blood packets, or food, mushrooms, meat, fish, such as transporting these items, you can use it. Fragile material, glass and instruments, or live perishable items like flowers and plants, all these items you can use it. And this is a unique device which has not been manufactured anywhere in India, very low cost device, and it can be reusable also. Target area is the cold chain, which is very essential in nowadays when you are using the storage of food items and etc. Vaccine storage and supply chain, blood transportation system, all these places you can use it. The uniqueness is location snapping. It helps in identify weak spots in the cold supply chain management, delivery of the chain, and ultra low power design. Power consumption of 50 milliwatts. You can have a pen cell in that, and it can be usable for more than 2-3 days. So long-term storage, data storage also is possible. Thermal profile can be logged for over 6 months period and retained for 10 years. You can use it. So interoperability, the device can communicate with any language of application of the software, and we have already filed a patent in this. And it has an impact. eSafety has been enabled safe delivery of drugs to the patients in the state of Rajasthan under the Mukhyamantri Nishulk Dawa Yojana. So this has been implemented for the last 1 year, which is under use. So this caters to 2.5 lakhs patients every day. And eSafety has handled safety determination of blood bags, and SMS Hospital Jaipur, they are using it currently. We are already tying up with various manufacturers for TOT. Already 3 or 4 vendors have been approaching us. We are now trying out the modalities for the transport for the rapid development and production of this device. Rollout is integrated with the HIMS solution of the CDAC solution, and this is being implemented now in Maharashtra, Punjab and Andhra Pradesh. These 3 states also, they have approached us for rolling out this device. And we are now increasing the technical enhancements, including the additional sensors and alerts, whatever is required. What we are planning is now through wireless device, this can communicate to the base station so that you can find out exactly what is happening in the most of the cases today, the vaccines. By the time you find out anyway the food items or the vaccine has been already perished. So you cannot prevent it. You can only find out whether it is usable or not. So what we are planning is, if this is having a wireless sense enabled there, and it can give signals or it can give an alarm at that place itself, so that you can avoid perishing these items. That's what we are doing here now. Thank you very much. Any questions? Yeah. I would like to invite the main developer and technical expert, Mr. Chandan Maiti. He is the person, he is the owner of the patent, author of the patent also. He is the person who has. This is completely his brainchild. I am only facilitator for this, and DIT funded this.
Everything is there. I'm just technical person, just like a lot of other people. Please, if
there are any questions.
You said it is integrated with HMIS.
Yes, health information system. Yes.
Can you tell us what is the level of integration and in what all departments or divisions is currently being used?
It's completely for all surgery things. Whenever it is integrated with the blood bank, the moment the blood is issued to the patient attendant, this is given along with this, and it is the tag will be removed only at the time of surgery. The surgery doctor will remove it and then giving it. So that's what SMS Hospital people are using it daily.
We also started approaching some private sector people so that we can also instead of use to them also, or they are doing some alternatives, therefore they don't need it.
Yeah, no. That is why we are planning for it. See, whenever we go for anybody to use it, who is producing this? So that comes into picture. CDAC is not a manufacturing organization. We need to tie up with a small private companies or SMEs, somebody who can manufacture these things in large quantities. Because when we approach the Andhra Pradesh government, they are ready to take it in bulk. Can you supply at least 2,000 pieces for us? So those things we are not able to do it. Being a R&D organization and being a government organization, we are not manufacturing these devices. So we can give the transfer of technology to anybody who would like to. Just now, very recently, we have announced the transfer of technology for this, advertise this, and many companies have been approached us. And we are ready. We are open to give this technology to anybody.
My question is, does the private sector need this, or they have some alternative?
No,
they don't need this.
There are so many private people also who are like, for example, Maharashtra, the grapes producers, they are also wanting to use it. But the thing is, you need to identify the person who can manufacture these devices.
Sir, actually, a lot of people are using. Actually, it is required in private hospitals particularly. Most of the time, vendors are procuring from imported. In fact, when you started the project and the same thing came, is it really required? Now we did some sort of survey, and what was the specification we found, we prepared, that was compatible, in fact a little bit higher than existing product all over the world. And at the end, when we released the expression of interest, we found 6 potential customers, whether manufacturer as well as vendor. As of now, they are purchasing from, they are importing, and they are distributing to the private parties.
So today nobody is manufacturing this device, nobody is having this device in India. And even 1 or 2 devices which are imported, which are also not conforming to these specifications.
And where have you filed the patent?
India.
What's the operating system?
No, we are not using an operating system as of now.
Yeah.
As of now. But we are getting a lot of requirements just like to make weather station. Now the application is slightly different, but the technology point of view, if I talk, presently we are going the weather station we are purchasing, importing, the individual cost is around 80,000 to 90,000. The same technology we develop or in-house, maybe in India, it will cost, the total BOM will be less than 10,000. Now you know the 100%, 200% hike of the total selling cost based on the BOM and all those things.
So if there are large quantities of manufacturers will come, then the cost of the thing will come down to at least 300 to 400 rupees that we can.
We are using microchip.
Microchip.
We are using microchip. Now,
I was part of the jury for Manthan. When we essentially got the governance part of it,